here along with Preston Pepperell, and today we're going to be talking about the latest news around the NBA world. Starting off with the first topic, we have the Lakers versus Timberwolves. The Wolves are up on the Lakers 3-1, and right now the Lakers are struggling. I would like to turn to Preston and ask, why do you think the Lakers are struggling in this series?
Well, I think the biggest reason is you look at I'm going to talk about last game, especially last game. Um, you got to be able to stop Anthony Edwards. 43 points. I mean, that was a man on a mission right there. And LeBron having 0 points in the fourth quarter. I understand he played very well defensively in the fourth quarter. Made very good plays down the stretch with a huge block on DiVincenzo to give him a chance, but uh, you're gonna need another big man if you want to compete. I don't think that this Lakers team, with the way it's constructed, is able to do anything, make any noise.
I think the biggest thing is like they don't know how to adjust. Even with in the second half, I think they didn't put anybody off the bench. They just kept their starters in. And also defensively, I feel like the Timberwolves did a great job of shutting them down. And then also on the offensive end, they exploited the defensive problems that were presented in LA. So
Mhm.
with Luca, they're isolating him and you giving opportunities to score on him. And they have to help so much that other people are now open and they're not getting off those open shots. So yeah, most definitely. The next question I would like to ask is: do you think the Lakers can make that 3-1 comeback? Do you think Bron can actually do it again, like he did with the Cavs against the Warriors in 2016?
Well, I want to say no, but uh, I'll just say the odds aren't looking great. But with LeBron, you can never count him out. He's done it before. He could do it again. I will say though, um, this Lakers team is not as good as that Cavaliers team. Um, Luca and LeBron will probably have to score 30 points apiece for them to win every game. So, uh, probably not. But I'll never doubt LeBron.
I feel like Father Time is here. And a lot of athletes can play so long, but you can't be Father Time. And I feel like his time now is, he can't do what he used to do in those earlier years. So I just gonna have to count him out. Make some people feel kind of weird for me to say that, but LeBron, I think he's done. Maybe he'll play like a couple more years, and then we'll probably see him retire.
A lot of people are saying this could be potentially. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think this is LeBron's last season? Because a lot of people are speculating that his last game could be Wednesday.
I feel like it's not. Because I feel like he still wants to do more things. He also spoke of playing with his younger son Bryce, and also he wants to do more things in LA. But he's already done enough. He's already won a championship in 2020. He's got a chance to play with his older son Bronny. It's time for him to hang it up. But I think deep down inside, he still wants to play more basketball. So yeah, 1 or 2 years, I see him doing that. Honestly, so I'll say no to that question. Moving on to the next topic, we have last night's game with the Warriors and Rockets. The Warriors are now up 3 games to 1 against the Rockets. This is another 3-1 series. Do you think? Well, I would like to ask this question: why do you think the Rockets are struggling against the Warriors?
Well, it's going to be three things. So, the first, inexperience. They have a lot of young talent. I understand they have Fred VanVleet. They have Steven Adams. They have Jeff Green. They have Dylan Brooks. They have people who have playoff experience, even championship experience. Fred VanVleet had a great game last night. Um, but guys like Shangoon has zero playoff games played before the series. Jalen Green, also who didn't play down the stretch. Um, so that'll be interesting to see what the Rockets do in the offseason. Um, the second thing is half court offense. I've said all year that the Rockets struggle to create in the half court sets. They rely on their defense. Their defense is fantastic, don't get me wrong. Um, but what comes with that is their lack of shooting as well. You see them, the Warriors are daring Tari Eason to shoot the ball. You have, if you're running two big sets and Steven Adams and Alperen Şengün, that limits your shooting. Now the Rockets have been fantastic on the boards on the offensive glass, um, but the half court sets and the shooting has been a glaring issue all year that I knew would be exposed in the playoffs.
I like how you mentioned inexperience because not only you're seeing the lack of um, veterans on their team, and you're also seeing like the mistakes that they're making, especially like during the regular season, you see those mistakes and you're like, okay, it can be fixed. You have 82 games to fix those mistakes. Now in the playoffs, it matters more because now you have teams that are good enough to capitalize off of that. And the Warriors have done a fantastic job with the weapons they have with Jimmy Butler, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, even guys who are role players like Pajimski. I think if I'm saying his name right, along with Post. Those guys are doing very well, capitalizing off of their mistakes, and they're making too many mistakes at this point, turning over the ball too much, looking for fouls that can result in more turnovers. Yeah, so the Warriors have done a great job. So I see them winning this series. Do
Yeah,
you think the Rockets can come back? Are you you a Rockets fan,
I
right?
am a Rockets fan. Trying to be as non-biased as possible here, but we do not. I don't think we can come back. I think we had chances to win both games 2 and 3. Um, especially last night, I didn't like the shot Shingun took at the end of the game. I think that was a very questionable shot. Um, but again, this team is young. I think they have a very bright future, and I'm excited to see what they do in the offseason. Speculation of adding Kevin Durant, so we'll see how that shapes up for them.
Okay. Thank you all for watching this podcast. Make sure you tune into the 2 games, well, 3 games tonight with the Orlando Magic facing the Celtics, the Clippers, and the Nuggets. And also you have, what's the next game?
Got Knicks Pistons
Knicks
tonight.
Pistons. So that's the end of this podcast. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And we're out. Peace.
Peace.